Giants full timeout. Don't forget we have Chick-fil-A sandwiches on sale in the lower southeast corner of the arena. They are $6 a piece, and proceeds go to the Marion boys baseball team. Also, the other concession stands are open in the upper northeast corner and the lower southwest. Vikings number 5, Tony Decker. That's Decker's second personal foul, makes the team second. Decker will foul against the Giants. Double with the strike, taking 2 shots. Fouls on Giants number 11, Rashad McCollum. That's McCollum's second personal foul, team 6. Fouls on Giants number 0, July Dixon. Dixon's first personal foul. Giants team 7 puts it into the bonus. Wanger is at the line, shooting 1-1. Fouls on Vikings, number 5, Tony Decker. Decker's third personal foul, team 3rd. Please stick around for senior recognition for the lone cheerleader in the boys basketball team.
At this time, we would like to recognize the class of 2023 members of the Marion Giants cheer and boys basketball team. First up, we have Haley Bierbaum. Haley is the daughter of Crystal McPherson and Peter Bierbaum, and she is escorted tonight by her family. Her extracurricular activities include cheer and dance. Haley plans to attend Indiana University Bloomington to study business entrepreneurship. Ladies and gentlemen, Haley Bierbaum. Donovan Betts. Donovan is the son of Amanda Wallace and Andre Betts, and he is escorted tonight by his family. His extracurricular activities include basketball, Little Giants basketball camp, Black History Club, and spending time with his friends and family. Donovan's future plans are to attend college and to continue playing basketball on a collegiate level. Ladies and gentlemen, Donovan Betts. Marquez Bledsoe. Marquez is the son of DeMarcus Bledsoe and Tracy Oxendine, and he is escorted tonight by his family. His extracurricular activities include basketball, track, Little Giants basketball camp, and Black History Club. Marquez's future plans are to go into real estate and get his real estate license. Ladies and gentlemen, Marquez Bledsoe. Marion Faust. Marion is the son of Taisha Faust and James McCreary, and he is escorted tonight by his mother and his family. His extracurricular activities include playing basketball, Little Giants basketball camp, Black History Club, and spending time with his friends and family. Jamarion's future plans are to attend college and to continue to play basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, Marion Faust. Let's give a giant round of applause for our class of 2023 cheer and basketball seniors. Thank you for your dedication and commitment to Marion High School, and we wish you giant success in all of your future plans. Giants fight, never die.
Collaborate and listen. I sit back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance, crush a speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly, when I play a dope melody. Anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it, you better gain weight. You better hit bullseye, the kid don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Now that the party is jumping, with the bass kicked in and the Vegas are pumping. Quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. Burning them, being quick and nimble. I go crazy when I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped up tempo. I'm on a roll, it's time to go solo. Rolling, in my 5.0 with my rag top down so my hair can blow. The girl is on standby, waiting just to say hi. Did you stop? No, I just drove by, kept on pursuing to the next stop. I bust a left and I'm heading to the next block. The block was dead, yo, so I continue to A1A. Beats burn up. Girls were hot, wearing less than bikinis. Rock men lovers, driving their bikinis. Jealous, cause I'm out getting mine. Shade with the gauge and vanilla with the 9. Ready for the chumps on the wall. The chumps acting ill because they're full of 8-ball. Gunshots ranged out like a bell. I grabbed my 9, all I heard was shells falling on the concrete real fast. Jumped in my car, slammed on the gas. Bumper to bumper, the avenue's packed. I'm trying to get away before the jack is jacked. Police on the scene, you know what I mean? They passed me up, could run it all the dope fiends. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, lyrical poet. Miami's on the scene, just in case you didn't know it. My town that created all the bass sound. Enough to shake and kick holes in the ground, cause my style's like a chemical spill. Feasible rhymes you can vision and feel. Conducted in form, this is a hell of a concept. We make it hype, and you want us to print this. Shape plays on a fade, slice like a ninja, cut like a razor blade so fast. Other DJs say, damn, a rhyme was a drug, I'd sell it by the gram. Keep my composure when it's time to get loose. Magnetized by the mic while I kick my juice. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while DJ revolves it.
Cha-cha, Gucci, cha-cha, Gucci, roll call.
I'm Marion. After dark here. I don't do drugs, so check me out.
Cha-cha, Gucci, cha-cha, Gucci, roll call. My name is Greg. I did work once, but I'm a giant, so check me out. So check us out. U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, you up. Yeah, C-A-G-E-S-C, you can't take my cheese from me, you up. Yeah, you up. Hey, who's that under my Christmas tree?
It's me. It's me.
Who's that under my Christmas tree?
It's me. It's me.
Christmas spirit.
From the historic Bill Green Athletic Arena, the home of the 8-time state champion Marion Giants, we've got Marion Giant basketball. We got the Marion Giants against the Huntington North Vikings. Tonight, I'm Greg Keaton, and our very special guest is a 2007 graduate from Marion High School, played on the 2007 Giants, and still to this day holds the record for the most threes in a ball game. In fact, that was the anniversary of that was just yesterday, 16 years ago.
Was it yesterday?
11 threes. Jordan Bragg, welcome to the broadcast.
Thanks for having me, Greg. I'm really excited to be here tonight.
So do you still remember that night? We
Yeah.
just saw some highlights.
Yeah. I remember that night, and I remember the night before it when we lost a heartbreaker to Muncie Central, and we had to share the North Central Conference crown with the Bearcats that year because we blew a fourth-quarter lead. I was really upset. My brother and I normally hung out with our cousins, Caleb Bragg, Jacob Bragg, and Caitlin Bragg. We usually go to their house after the games. We played some board games. And I remember there had been several games where I'd come close to breaking Chin's record, which was 8. I had 7 on like a few different occasions. I just had a feeling. I mentioned to my cousin Caleb, he would vouch for me on this, Caleb, if you're listening. But I mentioned to him, I said, I think I'm going to break the record tomorrow night against Belmont, and I did. I don't know how I called the shot, but I just had a feeling. I shot the ball well against Muncie, so I knew I had been feeling good. But then when the first quarter, I came out and hit 6 in the first quarter, the rim just looked massive. I was just throwing them up at that point, and they were going in. So it was pretty lucky.
Yeah, you had 20 of the first 26 points.
Yeah, I was lucky to have teammates that looked for me, too.
And you had Scott Wood and Julius Mays on the floor. I don't know how you managed to get all the shots because they usually did all the shooting anywhere they're at. Yes,
well, those
Julius,
are two great scorers.
Yeah.
Those are 2 great scorers, but they were also great teammates. We won a lot of basketball games because we had good camaraderie as a team. And they knew to look for me if I was hot, and we knew to look for Scotty if he was hot, and we knew to look for Julius if he was hot. So we all had good camaraderie as a team. I remember my high school playing days very fondly. And
I understand you're still thinking about the coaches that didn't let you play much in the fourth quarter, where you could have really padded that record.
No, as an adult now, Coach Luce, I understand not keeping me in the game when we're up by 30. I get it. I don't know what the state record was at the time, 13 maybe. I wanted that, but my health and us winning the game and playing well heading into the sectional was more important than that.
Well, that's why I said I think your record's safe for a little while because James Blackman Jr.'s come through here. Yeah. Jalen Blackman, who could, hit
they
3 after 3, and they didn't hit 11 in a ball game.
Well, safe for now, but you know how the game's trending is everybody shoots more and more threes every year. So I wouldn't call it safe, but yeah, the guys you just mentioned, all the Blackman boys could really shoot it. They could score it. So I guess I consider myself lucky to still have it.
Well, you talk about taking you out. I think your record maybe have been preserved by Coach James Blackman because James Blackman Jr.'s first game here, he had 54 points. They took him out with 7 minutes to go, and I believe he was 8 for 10 from the three-point line.
Ooh, 8 for 10.
So you give him about 5 more minutes, he probably going to knock down 3 or 4 more. So you can thank Coach Blackman for holding on to that record for you.
The thing with James Blackman Jr., and I'm sure it was the same thing for senior, is he was always open because of how much he elevated on his jump shot.
Yep.
he got so high on his jump shot, it didn't matter if the defender was right in his face or not. He could still elevate and see the rim, so he was always open. But I guess I owe his dad a thank you.
We were talking the other day about the Muncie Central game in the regional that year.
Yes.
The winning shot by Julius Mays. I had a text back and forth with him the other day, and I mentioned about the fact that said you were open, but you were tired. And Julius' comment was he wasn't going to get rid of the ball.
Absolutely.
He was going to shoot.
He knew that shot was his, and I have no problem with it. It was, like the headline in the Chronicle Tribune said, it was amazing. And we won that as a team, but that was Julius Mays' moment.
And to show you how unselfish he was the next year when he had a chance in the state championship,
yeah,
he deferred to Scott Wood to hit the shot.
Yeah. I mean, Julius has always been a great teammate. Julius isn't somebody who's going to force something, but the shot he hit his junior year to win the regional right here over #1 Muncie Central, he knew that was his moment, and all of his teammates, we knew it was his moment too. We were extremely happy for him, and we were along for the ride for those last few seconds.
You guys kind of set the stage. I know, and I think your junior year you were 15-6, then you went to 21-4.
Yeah.
Then the next year the team went to the state. So you guys kind of set the stage for the team that did make it to the state championship.
Yeah. The team that made it to the state championship, I mean, they were loaded, right? They had Julius, they had Scott, they had Jerab McCallum, who is a Division I basketball player who who probably took some of my minutes when I graduated, you know. Jay Edwards Jr., Lamar Jackson got more playing time in my brother Jarrett's place. They were loaded, and those guys I remember guarding Jerab specifically my senior year. Jerab was a sophomore on the JV team. Guarding him and scout team all week in practice was sometimes harder than guarding the guy I had to guard in the varsity games.
That's true. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight with Jordan Bragg and the Marion Giants. Hopefully we can get a big win here on senior night. We're going to be right back after this short timeout.
We're Kingdom Roofing Systems, your local roofing experts. We take great pride. We're in the top 1% of contractors in Indiana who have earned Owens Corning's greatest badge of honor, Platinum Preferred. Plus, your first 25 years are 100% covered by Owens Corning's workmanship warranty. Trust the confidence Owens Corning has in your local expert, Kingdom Roofing Systems.
My grandma was such an adventurer. She went everywhere, and she loved every minute of it. I can't believe I'm following in her footsteps, seeing these amazing places. Of course, First Farmers Bank and Trust Mobile Banking takes the stress out of traveling. I can pay my bills and monitor my finances from anywhere. I really have everything I need. Well, almost everything. First Farmers Bank and Trust Mobile Banking, making banking easier.
May not be able to knock down the threes, but when it comes to your smile, I'm a straight shooter. Gorman and Bunch Orthodontics. We'll put a smile on your face.
The goal isn't graduation day. It's a better every day after. It's the first day in your new career. Your first pay raise. The 5th day of that week-long vacation. It's the first paid holiday home with your family, or the day of your last car loan payment, much sooner than you thought. At Ivy Tech Community College, we don't just care about your degree, we care about your life. Let's get started at ivytech.edu.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, we're just a few moments away from the starting lineups and the start of tonight's game. It's a big night, senior night. The senior cheerleader and the 3 basketball seniors were honored and recognized just a few moments ago. And Mr. Bragg, you got to go down there on the floor.
Yeah, I got to escort my niece, Haley. She's the only senior cheerleader. When I started dating my wife, Cassie, she was 2. And she made a lasting impression on me as a young kid. I was like 18, 19 years old, and I fell in love with this 2-year-old. And I've been a father figure to her ever since. So it was my honor to escort her out onto the floor during her senior night.
So what did Mr. Jordan Bragg do once he left Marion High School?
Well, once I left Marion High School, I went down to Rollins College on a basketball scholarship, a Division II school in Winter Park, Florida. I didn't last very long there. I got really homesick, and I came home and played a year at Indiana Wesleyan, and then I finished school down at Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee. From Belmont, I knew I wanted to come back to the state of Indiana, so I had a teaching degree. So I teach math at Ben Davis High School. That was the one job that I found at a job fair down in Nashville, Tennessee. Wayne Township on the west side of Indianapolis was at a job fair. I went and spoke with them, set up an interview for when I was home on spring break, and they offered me the job over Easter weekend, and I took it, and I haven't looked back. I've coached math there, or I've taught math there, and I coached basketball for the Ben Davis Giants, Purple Giants. I had a lot of gear already.
That's good for you.
And I love it. My passion is teaching and coaching. I gave up the coaching part of it for now, just because I've got a growing family and I've got a lot of young kids, and my wife needs me at home.
Yep.
But I still teach. I'm the math department chair at Ben Davis High School right now, and I coach golf as well, which I'm not as good as a golf coach as I am a basketball coach. I don't know enough about the swing. I enjoy golf. I'm an average golfer, and I'm good at coaching the mental aspect of it, but I'm not very good at coaching the
What about the dance career?
The
we just saw some dancing. What's going on with that?
With Mark Fowler putting this together, I should have known. But my mom, Jamie Bragg, got my twin brother and I in dancing at the age of 2. She's owned her own studio since well before I was born. I'm thankful she did, because it helped with my footwork and it helped with some athleticism that I probably would have lacked even more if I didn't dance, you know what I mean? But Jarrett, my twin brother Jarrett and I, we had a lot of success as tap dancers, and then Mark Fowler and my mom joined forces for the Marion CSA and put on lots of really good, cool performances with acting, singing, and dance. And Mark's still doing great things here in the community, and my mom still has her Jamie Bragg Signature Dance Studio here in the community as well. I'm thankful for those years, but those shoes have been retired since I was about 21.
But you got a lot of family connected to Marion Giant basketball between your dad and uncle. I think probably people know your uncle too.
Bragg, Dr. Jeff Bragg.
But by the way, he did graduate in the greatest class Marion High School's ever had, 1977. I say that as unbiased because I graduated that year, but it was a great year. And we discuss it every time we get together.
That class is hard to beat, no doubt. He's a 2-time state champion. Dr. Jeff Bragg, 2-time state champion. My dad played after him in 78 and 79, and they had a lot of team success as well. Didn't win a state title, but yeah, and then my cousin Jacob played. My cousin Caleb played on the state runner-up team. He got his nose broke in the Brownsburg game. I think it was by Mavunga. Broke his nose in that state finals game. But yeah, the Bragg name.
So if you had this family had some pickup games over the years?
Yeah, we used to play a lot.
I imagine they get pretty physical.
Yeah, we used to play a lot in my cousin's driveway. In Dr. Jeff Bragg's driveway, we had a lot of games.
But it's a good thing he's a doctor, because he probably needs to patch you up after a couple of those games.
There were a few instances where his services were needed, for sure.
Yeah, we discussed the last time he was here earlier this year was how the way that, he kind of carried this guy named Dave Colescott to a state championship.
Yeah.
It wasn't for that 1977 graduate in there with him, who knows what would have happened.
Right, and Jeff Bragg, my uncle, he was a really good ball player, went to Wright State and had a good collegiate career as well. But isn't that similar to like the Kerr and Jordan comments that go back and forth? Steve Kerr says it a little differently than perhaps how it was, but he said that when he hit the game-winning shot in the finals that Kerr had to bail Jordan out again.
We're going to have a good ball game tonight. It's always good when the Huntington Vikings and Marion Giants get together. In fact, I was looking, and I think your senior year, you beat Huntington by 19 when you played them.
Yeah, that was up at Huntington, if I remember correctly. My senior year, we traveled up there, and we played a really good game. I think I scored well that game, too. I think I had 20-some. I hit 5 or 6 threes in that one as well. I liked playing Huntington. My junior year, we beat Huntington on this floor when they had Chris Kramer. And I got to guard Chris Kramer the whole time, and it was a blast. Chris was a great player, but I think we won by, it was a one-possession game. I think we won by 2 or 3. That game was very memorable as well.
Well, tonight the Giants come in after a big win last night against NCC rival Harrison. The Giants were victorious 84-69. Put the Giants at 12-8 on the year, 5-4 in the NCC. And with that victory, the Giants end up tied with Richmond for 4th place in the North Central Conference. And considering the young team that the Giants have with 5 sophomores, that's a pretty good first year for them in 4th place in the NCC.
12-8, 5-4 in the conference. But the thing I'm most excited about with this Giants team, you said they're young, but Coach Blackman has this Giants team potentially peaking at the right time. We're approaching March, and these young Giants are potentially playing their best basketball. I look forward to seeing them tonight, seeing if they can continue ascending.
Well, last night they probably put together their best performance of the year all around. The only comments I had, a guy with me last night you may have heard of, Jay Edwards, who did a little bit here on this court. We talked about probably the only thing we could take away from last night they need to work on is hit a few more free throws. They were 11 for 19.
Free throw
Get
shooting.
a couple more of those, and it was pretty much the complete package last night.
Free throw I'm sitting in the same seat that Jay Edwards was sitting in. Wow. I played with his son, Jay Edwards Jr. Jay Edwards Jr. had a lot of bounce too. But Jay Edwards Sr. is a legend, absolutely. 3-time state champion, co-Mr. Basketball, had a wonderful career at IU, and then also in the pros.
It's going to be a fun night. The Marion Giants on senior night with the Huntington North Vikings. Right now we're going to go to some comments from Coach James Blackman on tonight's game, and also a look at highlights from tonight's seniors for the Giants.
Y'all ready for this?
At Insurance Management Group, our mission is to protect our coworkers, communities, and clients. One way in doing so is we educate and equip our clients with the information that they need to make the best insurance decision for them. Please check us out at insurancemanagementgroup.com. Looking forward to working with you soon.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, just a few moments away from the opening tip tonight. Had a few technical difficulties. We didn't get to bring you Coach Blackman's interview, but if you go to Marion Giants Sports Facebook page, you can see it was posted on there today, so you can see his comments about tonight's game and his seniors. He's looking forward. We've got 3 seniors, as Coach Blackman's tradition is always to start all the seniors. So tonight we're going to see Marion Faust, who normally comes off the bench, and also going to see Marquez Bledsoe, who comes off the bench, also with Donovan Betts, who's been a regular starter. So it's going to be a fun night. The seniors, it's their last game here before they move on to the next week's final road game, then the tournament. So they should be fired up. You know what it's like playing here on senior night. Yeah, I remember feeling a little bit of extra pressure on senior night as a senior because I felt like I needed to score quickly and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of can relate with some of these guys, especially the ones who don't normally start, who are going to start. They know their minutes they may not be on the floor, but for 2 or 3 minutes until a sub comes. So they're probably going to be looking for their shot early. Yeah, it's going to be interesting because Mr. Faust, when he usually comes off the bench, usually brings some electricity to the place because he usually gets a slam dunk within a matter of a few moments. And last night, speaking of which, Jamin Townsend had a tremendous ball game, 27 points. He's averaging 19 points a game, had 6 slam dunks, probably had 5 assists, 5 steals. 6 slam dunks helps your field goal percentage, doesn't it? That gets it up there. But I noticed Jamin is a sophomore, has played 42 games for the Giants. He's now scored 707 points already. That already places him 43rd on the Giants' all-time scoring list. Yeah, I think that's more points than I scored in my career. Well, I did a little research on you, and you're not quite at number 43. No. You're down a little bit farther, but let me say this. You're in the top 115. The top 150. Oh, that's good. That's good. I mean, of all the players that played over the years, some rich history to be on that list. I mean, there's some pretty good names below you. Yeah. So, but there's some rich history here. I don't care where I was on the score. I just wanted to win games. Hey, you did your part. Hey, you still hold the record for 11 threes in the game and the 3-point field goal percentage. So what got me on the floor first was not my shooting ability. It's time for basketball.
Green Athletic Arena. Tonight we welcome the Huntington North Vikings as they take on your Marion Giants. We want to thank tonight's game sponsor, First Option Trucking. Marion High School and the IHSAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at athletes, officials, coaches, or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We also remind you that Marion High School is a smoke and vape-free facility. On behalf of Superintendent Keith Burke, Principal Lloyd Bryant, and Athletic Director Steve Moritz, thank you for attending tonight's game. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as the Marion High School JROTC Color Guard presents the national colors for the playing of the national anthem as performed by the Marion High School Band under Director Josh Huff. The Color Guard is led by all seniors that include Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Evan Ray, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Stephanie Mishks, Cadet Captain Nikia Bibbs, Cadet Major Joshua Pina, Cadet Staff Sergeant Natalie Perez, and Cadet Corporal Mario Jimenez. Thank you. Let's give a giant welcome to the Huntington North Vikings. Starting for the Vikings, a 5'8" sophomore, number 5, Ethan Zahn. A 5'11" junior, number 11, Zach Nash. A 5'10" senior, number 4, Eric Hostler. A 6' senior, number 10, Tyler Carr. And a 6' senior, number 33, Levi McElhaney. The head coach for the Vikings is Craig Teagle. Giant fans, we are about to witness a matchup between the Huntington North Vikings and your Marion Giants. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? For everyone in attendance and the thousands listening and watching around the world from the basketball mecca of Indiana, let's get ready to rumble! And now the starters for your Marion Giants. A 6'3" sophomore, number 15, Tusi Jackson. A 6'6" sophomore, number 5, Jamin Townsend. A 6' senior, number 11, Marquez Bledsoe. A 6'4" senior, number 10, Marion Falls. And a 5'7" senior, number 2, Donovan Betts. Ladies and gentlemen, your Marion Giants. The Giants are coached by James Blackman with assistant coaches Nate McNeely and Josh Brooks. The officials for tonight's game are Matt Sheehan, Matt Welty, and Chris Bryson.
Well, we're ready for basketball. The 63rd meeting between the Marion Giants and Huntington North. Giants have won 48 out of the 62 meetings. So tonight, let's make it number 49.
That sounds great. That sounds great. That's a good win percentage. Let's make it better.
Coach James Blackman sends out a lineup that has 3 seniors, a sophomore, or 2 sophomores rather than 3 seniors. They'll go against the Huntington North Vikings. Giants come in at 12-8. Huntington 8-13. Coach Blackman last night got his 150th win as a Marion Giant coach, 3rd on the Giants list. Wow. His 296th overall.
Wow, that's awesome.
Jamin will be jumping center, had 27 points last night. Tip won by the Giants and fouls.
They're playing a zone here. No, they're matched up. Man to man.
Here's Jamin. Last night, everything he touched went in. Betts is going to look inside. Swing in the corner. There's Jackson in the corner. He got it.
Really good pass there by Betts. Really good pass. He got 2 feet in the paint and found a shooter in the corner.
It's a good sign. Last night, Betts threw it to Jackson for the layup that started last night's game. So Jackson scoring the first points is a good sign.
Being a good passer runs in the Betts family, I believe.
Yeah. Giants on top 3-0. Huntington first time, and they lost the ball. Here comes the Giants. And we'll get a foul right off the bat. I'm sure that Huntington doesn't want to get in a running contest. The Giants average almost 70 points a game. Huntington averages a little bit under 40.
I was talking to your pregame off air. Huntington's going to want this game in the 40s. They're not going to want to get up in the 50s, 60s, or 70s.
Here's Fouls making his first start. Betts looking inside, drives up and wouldn't fall. Rebound, Huntington.
Got 2 feet in the paint again, just missed the shot. Huntington's playing a real packed-in man-to-man defense. They're going to try to make the Giants beat them from outside.
Still going to look inside. Giants keeping them out of the middle right now.
Good help.
Huntington, I think, will be content to be very patient tonight. Inside, wide open, and got a layup. Nice pass.
Yeah, that was just a slip screen. There was a little bit of a lack of a communication there. Both guys went with the guy out on the perimeter, and the screener slipped right to the basket, wide open.
Giants up 3-2 with the basketball. Fouls a fire from 3. No good. Rebound, Giants. Jackson couldn't hang on to it in the corner. It's going to be Viking basketball.
That's all right. Good offensive rebound. Secure the ball with 2 hands.
3-2. We've played less than 2 minutes here in the opening quarter of the Giants' final home game of the 2022-2023 season. Betts with a steal.
There we go.
He's going to drive, lays up, he scores.
Really impressed with the perimeter defense. I've watched the Giants play a few times live, and that's something that always stands out is their guards pressure the ball out front.
Yeah, here's an understatement. Betts is quick.
Yeah.
Fire from outside, no good. Jamin way up to the board. Here come the Giants on the move. Betts wearing number 2 across the timeline. He'll fire from way outside. Short. Rebound, Huntington. I think we might have to give him 4 if he hit that one.
That was from the M, wasn't it?
Must have been watching Jordan Bragg highlight tapes.
I didn't shoot it from out there very often unless I was really hot. I don't think ever my first one in the game was from out there.
Giants pressure inside. He swings when he gets it up. No good. Rebound, Huntington. We got a whistle inside.
Good effort there by Huntington North on the offensive glass.
Thank our Marion Giant sponsors, Ivy Tech, Kingdom Roofing, Summers Heating and Cooling, Nick McKinley State Farm Insurance for bringing you Marion Giant basketball.
Oh, it's Giant ball here. Betts tried to pull a fast one.
Well,
and he did too. He did.
The officials, everybody else was going with us. Well, if they don't want the ball, we'll take it.
We'll take it and inbound it and go the other way. That's fine.
This is like a pickup game. You decide who's going to take the ball out. We'll take it.
They corrected it after the fact.
Can't know where to go. Finally gets it inside, up, and nice bank shot from number 33.
That was just another miscommunication on a screen. Both guys went with the cutter to the corner, and the screener slipped to the box and got a wide open 2.
Played 3 minutes. Giants up 5-4. Betts, he'll fire for 3 again. He got it.
Good pass by Townsend there. That's just simple basketball. Draw 2 and kick it to the open guy.
Giants have doubled them up. It's 8-4. Be interesting to see. Giants played last night. Huntington hasn't played since last Tuesday. Inside, another man wide open. They're getting some good looks inside.
Yeah, whenever that first timeout comes, I'm sure Coach Blackman's going to have a conversation with his guys about just simple communication.
Betts, he'll fire from 3 once again. No good. Rebound, Huntington.
That one was on line, just short. Maybe what you mentioned, the legs. We got to keep an eye on the legs tonight since it's the second night of a back-to-back. These kids are young, though.
Yeah, they can play all day. 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Giants up 8-6, Viking basketball. They'll fire from 3. It's in the air. No good. Rebound. Fouls up for the board. Here come the Giants on the run.
Good rebound.
Foul's going to take it inside. A bump and no good. Rebound. Vikings.
Could have been a foul there. Could have been. Refs are letting them play.
Near steal. Vikings get it back. They're going to drive inside. Lays it up and scored. We got a tie ball game. Tied at 8 with 3:30 to go in the opening quarter. Alley-oop. A little bit too high. That would have been spectacular.
That was a really good idea. It was there. It was there. The execution was just a little off. Betts' pass was a little too high, but not by much. Not by much. Faust was up there.
Well, the Giants, too, got to get used to it. They've had the same lineup all year long, and then this is the first time they've really switched it around. So
that's another aspect of senior night that can sometimes cause teams to get off to a slow start.
We got a foul on Betts out near the timeline. I want to thank our sponsors, Gorman Bunch Orthodontics, Nicholson Realty 2.0, IMG Insurance Management Group, Hutamaki, Brunner Dental, Greg Hubler Buick GMC for bringing you Marion Giant basketball. Vikings with a chance to take the lead right here.
Let's get a stop.
Giants doing a good job keeping them outside right now.
Good
Knocked
hands.
away. It's still going to be Viking basketball.
That was better effort on the defensive side right there. Let's continue that.
Taking it out right in front of the Marion Giant cheerleaders. And the student section, who for once are actually sitting down. They usually are standing the entire game. They must be tired tonight after last night's game. I don't know what's up with that.
Student section is seated.
Yeah. And that's the first time all year, I think. 3-pointer in the air, no good rebound, Giants. Comes Jamin on the run. Across the timeline. Looking inside. Shot by Bledsoe. He got it!
I really like when the Giants just rebound and go. And they have so many players like Townsend who can just get a rebound and start their own fast break.
Nice to see Marquez Bledsoe knock down the shot, the senior. Inside, they're back quickly to tie it back up.
That was a nice little pass there.
We'll come the other way. Here's Fouls.
Don't force it.
He'll fire from 3.
Get in there.
No good rebound. Bledsoe. And the other way, it's going to be Huntington basketball.
Yeah, Faust is really looking for some points here like we talked about pregame. He's a senior. He wants to get in the scoring column quickly. He's had some good opportunities. He'll find it.
Student section's up. Maybe they're waiting for Bledsoe to score there so they could stand to their feet.
Now they're ready.
2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. We're all tied at 10. Both teams having a little trouble getting their offense to flow too smoothly yet.
Almost a steal there by Betts.
Inside, and we got a blocking foul on Jamin. I want to thank our Marion Giant sponsors, City of Marion, IWU, Ronald Morrell Jr., Evan King Health Markets, Via Credit Union, First Farmers Bank and Trust, and our game time and halftime sponsor, First Option Trucking. Thank all of our sponsors for bringing you Marion Giant basketball. Vikings trying to play it inside, nothing, nowhere to go, and we got 5 seconds.
I think that was about 5.5 or 6 seconds, but
gave him a little
got
benefit.
The call.
Yeah.
I
think you weren't supposed to do that for the home team, though.
Good defense.
That's the way I look at
Giants.
it.
Good denial. Good denial.
Home.
They switch screens.
Minute and a half to go to the opening quarter. We're tied at 10. Betts stop, and we got a foul on the floor. Giants will play it in.
First foul on Huntington North there. Giants already with 3.
Alley-oop, slams it home.
Really good out of bounds set right there by Coach Blackman. Betts just threw it up to the middle of the floor. Faust came off a back screen and slammed it home.
I think that was kind of what you call a soft slam. I don't think he took it too hard. He just kind of,
He wanted it to go in. He didn't want it to bounce off the back rim. He's now in the score column.
Inside, nowhere to go. Bump up, got the roll.
That was good patience there by 33 for Huntington North.
He's got 6, so they're 12, and we're under a minute to go in the opening quarter. Betts from way outside, no good rebound. 2 Vikings, they get a hold of it.
That's a few of his jump shots that have hit the front of the iron. A little short. Get his legs involved.
Across the timeline. See if Huntington's content to maybe go for the last shot. Huntington coach Craig Teague out on the floor. He's in his 8th year at Huntington, 31st overall. He's got over 443 wins as a head coach, 117 at Huntington North.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's been through this a few times.
Yeah. Yeah, they're running a spread offense here, looking for the last shot for sure. They've already drained 20 seconds off the clock, and they're going to drain the last 22.
Down to 15. Giants keeping them way outside. Down to 8.
Good defense.
Nowhere to go. Fires up a shot. Wouldn't fall. Huntington on the board. Missed it. Rebound. Faust's going to fire from the 3-quarter court. That's going to end the first quarter. We're all tied up. Giants 12, Vikings 12. Right now we got the Marion Giant cheerleaders. They're directed by Taja Bell and Angie Dungy. Listed Dunham is a captain, and Memento is a captain, and Haley Burbaum is a senior. Tied at 12 after the first quarter. Well, Coach Bragg, what's Coach Blackman tell his team right now?
That they should be up like 12-4 if they wouldn't have just the simple miscommunications on defense. Give Huntington North credit. They're running some good stuff offensively, but they've got a couple easy buckets off some slipped screens where both Marion Giant defenders have gone with one guy.
So we're ready for second quarter action. The Vikings have the basketball.
Vikings running a horns look here with two guys out front. Giants playing good defense here. They're sticking with their man. They're active. Little elevator screen.
Long shot. He got that one.
That was a good set. They ran 30 seconds off the clock and eventually got a wide open 3 with a little elevator screen out front. That was a well executed offensive set.
Giants got the regular starters back in. Now Warner fires up and he missed it. Rebound Vikings. So we got Elijah Bledsoe and Lucius Warner back in for the Giants right now. This is the lineup the Giants have started all year long. Coach Blackman let the other seniors play the entire first quarter. Inside, wide open. Oh, nice fake. Shot from 3, short. Rebound Betts. Here come the Giants on the run. Betts down the middle, side step up and got the basket.
Yes. Nice little Euro step right there. That's another thing. That's another example of what I said in the first quarter. The Giants' best offense is going to be transition tonight when they get stops. That was really good by Betts.
He's looking to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Tie this game up at 15 if he can do it.
Both teams have been whistled for 3 fouls so far in the first half. And he got it. Well, the thing we talked about, the free throw shooting, that started off pretty good so far.
We'll take that. We'll take that. Really good play there by Betts. Really impressive body control. Absorbed the contact, still made it.
Vikings with the ball in a tie ball game with 6:40 to go in the first half. It's senior night at the Bill Green Athletic Arena. The Giants at 12-8 playing the 8-13 Huntington North Vikings. Swings across, nowhere to go. Inside, still nowhere. And 33 keeps getting wide open inside. He's got 8.
They work it around. They work it around for several seconds, and then eventually we fall asleep and he's open.
Betts from 3.
He found his legs. He got that one over the front rim.
Giants up 18-17.
Betts' scoring is keeping us in it right now. And his defense out front.
Nearly lost it, got it back. We're down to 6 minutes to go in the first half. Giants with a 1-point lead. 3-pointer in the air. He got another one.
I think that's the same guy who hit the 3 just a minute ago. We don't want to see him get hot.
Giants down 2 as well. Inside, nice pass. Bledsoe, no good rebound, Vikings.
That's a good look there. We just missed it, but that was a really good pass by Betts.
Nice pass, wide open layup, and he missed the layup. Caught a break there.
Yeah, we'll take that one. That was a good pass too.
Here's Jamin in the open court. He's going to drive. Stop. Inside, and we got a whistle to push off.
Yeah, he got pushed. Townsend got pushed as he was trying to find a teammate in the middle of the floor.
The Giant basketball, 5:27 to go in the first half. Vikings up 20-18. Here's Betts, who's been off to a good start tonight. Jamin, he'll fire from 15, no good. Rebound, Vikings one and done this time.
It's all right. That's a good shot for Townsend there. We got him the ball in the power position where you want your best player with the ball.
Inside, up, and got a layup and a foul. He's going to the line.
You can see Betts is really frustrated right there with his teammate. The same thing. There was just a simple down screen, and both guys went with the shooter out front and left the screener wide open for a layup.
And right now the Giants trail 22-18, and Mr. Donovan Betts has 11 of the Giants' 18 points. So he's making it a senior night to remember to begin with.
Yeah, we got to win. Yeah. We got to win.
Always got to get the win. 23-18.
We'll get it figured out here.
Betts from long range.
Come on.
He's feeling it.
He's hot now. He's hot.
23-21. We've got a timeout on the floor. 4:55 to go in the first half. Vikings 23, Giants 21. Back in a moment.
Initially, I started working at the Splash House because my friends from previous years always talked about how they enjoyed working here.
The thought of like saving lives every day, I guess, would be fun to me.
When I applied to be a lifeguard, it was kind of right up my alley, and it's something I'd never done before, so I kind of want to try something new.
I've met a lot of my best friends working here, and it's just so much fun to be here with everyone.
Press.
We're tied at 23.
Get back.
Near steal, it's loose. Still loose, and the Vikings come up with it and miss the layup. Here comes Rogers.
An open layup there, but the chaos and the speed here is exactly what the Giants
Rogers
want.
goes coast to coast and he's fouled.
The speed there is not what the Vikings want. Even on open layups, they're uncomfortable. They're missing them. The Giants are just flying around. Their length and athleticism is taken over here in the last 60 seconds.
Fortunate they've missed a couple of wide open layups.
Yep.
They're already at 23 points. They only averaged 39, so they're on pace to go past that, which we don't want to see tonight.
We don't want to see it, but we do want to see the increase in scoring for the Giants. The Giants want to play up in the 70s or 80s.
Rogers got them both, so our free throw shooting is really good tonight so far.
That's good to see. That's good to see.
And we've got a timeout on the floor with 4:10 to go in the first half. Giants 25, Vikings 23. Back after this timeout.
Hi, my name is Nick McKinley, and I'm your local State Farm agent and your Giants PA announcer. You know, sometimes it's really hard to separate the two. Hold on a second. Nick McKinley, State Farm, this is Nick. Oh yeah, I can save you $300. Great, I'll see you soon. Like I said, it's really hard to separate that sometimes, but it's easy for you to separate from your insurance company. Come on down to Nick McKinley State Farm, and we'll save you some money and get you the best service in town. See you soon.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, Vikings basketball. They trail by 2 with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Knocked away. The Giants have a steal. Betts got a wide open layup. Hill. Oh, I don't know what happened.
Hopefully he's not hurt.
Uh-oh. He went down, and he's getting up.
I think he's okay. I think he's okay. His pride might be a little hurt, but he went to jump there like he was going to dunk it, and his leg just didn't have the bounce that he expected. I've done that before. It is scary, but I think he's okay.
Looks like he's fine. So now it's Viking basketball and still a Giant 2-point lead.
The Giants have upped the pressure here. They're getting lots of deflections. I like this.
Yeah, Betts came in the game averaging about 11. He's already has 14. Inside, up, nice defensive play, and we got a foul. Thank our Marion Giants sponsors, Ivy Tech, Kingdom Roofing, Summers Heating and Cooling, Nick McKinley State Farm Insurance, Gorman Bunch Orthodontics, Nicholson Realty 2.0, ING Insurance Management Group, Hutamaki, Brunner Dental, Greg Hubler Buick GMC, City of Marion, IWU, Ronald Morrell Jr., Evan King Health Markets, Via Credit Union, First Farmers Bank and Trust, and our game and halftime sponsor, First Option Trucking. Thank all of our Marion Giants sponsors for bringing you Marion Giant basketball. So he gets 1 out of 2, and the Giants are still up 1. Jamin's thinking about a 3. He'll fire. In and out. Knocked away. Huntington comes up with it.
Townsend's upset. He rhythm dribbled into that one. He thought he had it. It looked good. Just rimmed out.
Oh, Huntington player.
I think he tripped over his own feet there.
Yeah. He's looking around for
maybe
a call.
Smith tripped him. I don't know, but it was unintentional if he did.
Yeah. Giants with the basketball. 3 minutes to go in the first half with a 1-point lead. Smith and Rogers looking for Rogers to corner.
Good
and
set.
He
good
got
set.
it.
That was a good set right there. Got a shooter, an open 3 in the corner.
Mr. Rogers enjoys that neighborhood outside the 3-point line, and the Giants up 4.
He's a good shooter. Let's get another stop here, Giants.
Huntington still looking. They keep working, and they're very patient. They end up getting a guy usually open underneath the basket. Hopefully the Giants have remedied that situation.
We'll see. This is one of those half-court possessions.
Inside, up, blocked.
Good block.
Nice block by Smith. Now he's going to go the other way. Drives, lays it up, and no good. Jamin with the rebound. He's back in, no good.
Man, both of them got fouled.
And the referee let them play, and we're coming back the other way now.
Yeah. I thought both Smith and Townsend got fouled on their shot attempts there, but no whistle. No whistle.
Yeah, it's really discouraging when the officials don't call it the way it's supposed to be called, like the way we see it. They go ahead and make some random call the other way.
And now the Vikings are in the bonus because apparently we fouled them on the rebound.
It's the 7th team foul on the Giants. 2:04 to go in the first half. Giants with a 4-point lead. Vikings missed it. They're only about a 65% free throw shooting team. And it kind of showed on that first one. Rogers from way outside, short.
That was deep.
Out of bounds going to be Viking basketball.
He was barely in bounds there. That was deep. A half step in and he would have had it. That shot was short.
I think he could probably hear the person in the front row breathing. He was so close to him.
He was in his lap.
Minute 50 to go in the first half. 4-point Giant lead. Viking basketball.
Vikings are handling the press a little bit better after their timeout.
Still looking inside and almost nice save. They'll fire from 3. No good. Rebound. Rogers way up for the board. Here come the Giants on the run. Down the middle, up and no good. Rebound. Huntington.
Rogers just a little out of control there. I don't mind it, but it come to a 2-foot stop and make a play off 2 feet there.
Minute 10 to go in the first half. Giants still with that 4-point lead. Both teams kind of got stuck on 28 and 24 right now.
Yeah, there hadn't been a bucket for a while, has there?
Inside, nice pass, Warner.
Oh, nice
layup and scores. And he's going to the line.
That whole play was started by Jamin Townsend, just getting a deflection of the ball on defense. Really good. His shot's not falling on offense, but he's still giving effort on defense. You love to see that out of your best player, your leading scorer.
I said Huntington made a good pass because they threw it right to Lucius Warner for the Giants, which started that fast break. Smith at the line, a 5'11" sophomore, averaging 4.3 points a game. Looking for point number 3 right now. And it wouldn't fall. We'll settle for the 2. 50 seconds to go in the first half. Giants with a 6-point lead. Still pressuring in the backcourt. Huntington gets across.
Huntington's going to try to hold for 1 here. Watch. Unless they get an open layup, they're going to try to hold this for 1 shot. Giants defensively going to have to show some discipline here. Maintain that 6-point lead.
Down to 25 seconds. Both coaches on the sidelines looking at the situation, trying to direct their team where they want them, where they need to be. We're down to 15.
At this point, don't gamble, just play solid.
Almost lost it, got it back. Knocked away. He's going to fire with 5 seconds on the clock. No good. Rebound. Still loose. Tossed up, but that's going to end the first half with a score.
All right.
The Marion Giants 30, the Huntington North Vikings 24. Back it a little bit with the second half.
Hey Giant fans, I'm Evan King with Evan King Health Markets in downtown Marion. I want to make sure that your health is king. I specialize in under 65 health insurance, including dental, vision, supplemental, critical illness, and hospital coverages. And I can also help with Medicare and senior benefits. Give me a call to schedule your free consultation. I want to make sure that your health is king. Go Giants!
Skittle.
We again want to thank tonight's game sponsor, First Option Trucking. At this time, I'd like to recognize the class of 2023 members of the Marion High School JROTC.
First, we have Nakia Bibbs. Nakia is the daughter of Marie Bibbs and Maine Carpenter. Her extracurricular activities include the JROTC drill team, color guard team, and the Raider team, where she is currently ranked 3rd in the country as an individual Raider female. Nakia's future plans are to join the United States Army as a field artillery soldier. Ladies and gentlemen, Nakia Bibbs. Stephanie Misht. Stephanie is the daughter of Crystal Misht and Zach Blanton. Her extracurricular activities include JROTC Command Sergeant Major, Color Guard Commander for the Color Guard team, Drill team, and Raider team. Stephanie's future plans are to join the United States Army as a field artillery soldier. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie Mishk. Hayden Montgomery. Hayden is the son of Sarah and Doug Montgomery. His extracurricular activities include the JROTC Rifle Team, Junior Olympics qualifier, Raider team commander, and a member of the National Honor Society. Hayden's future plans are to enlist into the Army National Guard for cyber operations and to attend Purdue University for cybersecurity. Ladies and gentlemen, Hayden Montgomery. Evan Ray. Evan is the son of Lisa Sharp and Eric Ray. His extracurricular activities include JROTC Battalion Commander, Drill Team Commander, Marion Giants Baseball Team, National Honor Society, and the Black History Club. Evan has been awarded a 3-year United States Army ROTC scholarship for the college of his choice, where he plans to study criminal justice and then commission into the United States Army as an Army officer. Ladies and gentlemen, Evan Ray. Alyssa Yancey. Alyssa is the daughter of Annette Yancey. Her extracurricular activities include JROTC Rifle Team, Commander for the Rifle Team, and she has been a Junior Olympic qualifier 3 years in a row. Alyssa plans to attend North Georgia University for cybersecurity and compete on the UNG's NCAA Rifle Team. Ladies and gentlemen, Alyssa Yancey. Let's give a giant round of applause for our class of 2023 JROTC seniors. Thank you for your dedication and commitment to Marion High School, and we wish you giant success in all your future plans. Giants fight, never die.
There's a new game in town at Greg Hubler Buick GMC. And supporting the Marion community is our #1 goal. From raising funds for local charities to volunteering our time, to giving back any way we can. Greg Hubler Buick GMC is behind the Marion community all the way. That includes being a proud sponsor of Marion High School basketball. For the best deals in town, it's a slam dunk at Greg Hubler Buick GMC.
Success takes direction via credit union. Get from where you are to where you want to go with via credit union. With honesty and integrity, better service and pride. Involved in our community, we're on your side. Success takes direction via credit union. Via credit union.
We're Kingdom Roofing Systems, your local roofing experts. We take great pride in our ability to ensure quality workmanship. We're in the top 1% of contractors in Indiana who have earned Owens Corning's greatest badge of honor, Platinum Preferred. Plus, your first 25 years are 100% covered by Owens Corning's workmanship warranty. Trust the confidence Owens Corning has in your local expert, Kingdom Roofing Systems.
My grandma was such an adventurer. She went everywhere, and she loved every minute of it. I can't believe I'm following in her footsteps, seeing these amazing places. Of course, First Farmers Bank and Trust Mobile Banking takes the stress out of traveling. I can pay my bills and monitor my finances from anywhere. I really have everything I need. Well, almost everything. First Farmers Bank and Trust Mobile Banking, making banking easier.
It takes lots of skill to be a Marion Giant basketball player, and it takes a lot of skill to make people smile in Grant County. We love making people smile in Grant County at Gorman Bunch Orthodontics. That's our job, and that's what we're really talented at. Just like it takes talent to put the ball in the hoop, it takes talent to put a smile on the face.
Who values an Ivy Tech Community College Associate degree? Well, these Indiana colleges do. They're our partners in the Guaranteed Admissions Program, where an Ivy Tech Associate degree guarantees admission to their bachelor's programs. Who else? The 70,000 high school students who earn college credit each year and save tuition by doing it. But the real value of an Ivy Tech degree is the better life it makes possible. Get started today at ivytech.edu.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, we're ready for the second half to tip off. Giants up 30-24. Giants were led by senior Donovan Betts with 14 points. Coach Bragg, what do you tell the Giants here in the second half?
That second quarter was a lot better. After the timeout Coach Blackman took in that second quarter, they really amped up their pressure. It was good to see. They got a little distance. They got a 6-point lead here. I look for the Giants to continue with some full court pressure, trying to create turnovers and get some easy looks here.
Coach Blackman has his original starting lineup that he's used most of the entire season. Got Jackson, Warner, Betts, Elijah Bledsoe, and Jamin Townsend. And we're underway in the third quarter. Giants 6-point lead. Betts from three, got another one.
Good play. They drew that up in the at halftime. That was nice.
He's got 17. That's his fourth three of the night. Are you starting to get nervous yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Donovan Betts is hot right now, though. Every time he shoots it, he believes it's going in.
Giants the biggest lead of the night at 9 to start the third quarter. There's a three-pointer on the way. He got it. So the Vikings decide to match it. Jamin inside, knocked away, rebound. Jackson up, and nice shot by Tusi.
Good follow by Jackson, but Townsend got fouled again there. The refs aren't trying to help him out at all.
Jackson's got 5, and he just threw it out in the middle of the court. Who wants it?
Get back.
I think he didn't know what to do. He just said, here, somebody take it. Throw it out, dive for it, go for it.
He was trying to throw it off Townsend's leg.
He missed it.
Yeah.
Giants with an 8-point lead. Jamin's a pretty big guy to miss throwing at him.
Good hands there by Jackson. Forced a jump ball. Should be Vikings ball. Giants started with it.
That's pretty good trick if you could, a guy 6'6" guarding you and you throw the ball and miss him.
Townsend's got a massive wingspan and he didn't touch a piece of it, did he?
They'll fire from three again. Off the left,
yep.
Rebound Jackson. Giants with an 8-point lead in the ball. Inside. Elijah Bledsoe with a bump, and they got him for an offensive foul.
I respectfully disagree. That's the hardest call in the game for a referee, is the block charge call. I think he just took a little contact and fell. I don't think that was worthy of a charge.
I'm not sure if Elijah Bledsoe is that strong that he can just barely touch you and you go flying. If he is, maybe he needs to go on a wrestling team or something.
On that case, he was, according to the official.
Vikings trying to get something going. They're down 8. Thought about a three inside. Landed the Giants in there. Shot in the air. Got it. 35-29.
Like a little bit of a tired closeout there by Townsend. He just kind of ran and let him drive right by him for a little easy 8-foot pull-up.
Back inside. Elijah's going to try a nice pass to Betts. Going to dribble back out. Fires from three.
Come on.
Got it. Well, Donovan Betts knows that Jordan Bragg is in the house because he's got 5 threes. He's almost halfway there.
I love it.
And we got a foul in the backcourt.
Betts is just playing hard too. He didn't catch that well. He cut down the middle and had a layup, but didn't catch it clean. So made the smart play to dribble it out, and just nobody defended him. So he's like, I'll take my 5th three.
He's got 20 of the Giants' 38 points right now. Nobody else even close to double figures. Spread out pretty good. We got 7 players have scored for Marion. Huntington doesn't have a player on their team that even averages double figures for the year. Knocked away. Here comes Betts on the drive. Out to Jamin. Couldn't hang on to it. Still having trouble. Gets it back out. Here comes the Vikings.
Nothing easy tonight for Townsend. Get back. It's all right.
Vikings with the ball down 9.
Matchup.
Looking inside. Fires from 3. No good. Rebound. Vikings up. Blocked. Nice block by Jamin. Jackson the other way. Couldn't hang on to it. Ball must have got some grease or something on it. Betts from 3. Ooh. No good.
That would have went in. Volleyball line.
They say if that would have went in, I would think you'd start shaking. Because if he's hitting those,
I start getting excited. If he hits a volleyball line 3, then we start getting excited about that 11.
38-29 Giants. Inside, up, and got the basket. Nice move inside.
Yeah. Good move.
He's had a good ball game. He's got 10 for the Vikings. And just dribbled out of bounds. Going to be Viking basketball.
All right, Mr. Townsend. Get it back. It's okay. He's frustrated.
That's what happens, especially with high school. Sometimes you don't realize you had a great game last night and things came easy.
Yeah.
Tonight's a new night. It doesn't necessarily going to be the same thing.
Oh, that should be a jump ball or a steal by Mr. Betts.
And we got a foul.
Good job.
I want to thank our Marion Giant sponsors, Ivy Tech, Kingdom Roofing, Summers Heating and Cooling, Nick McKinley State Farm Insurance, Gorman Bunch Orthodontics, Nicholson Realty 2.0 for bringing you Marion Giant basketball. Vikings with the ball down 7. Both teams just kind of walking through the process right now.
Well, this is how Huntington wants to play. They want to be real deliberate with what they do on offense. Try to get a good shot by
inside, no good. Rebound's going to be Giant basketball.
Good, all right. They want to try to lull us to sleep defensively until there's a breakdown and they get an open look, and they've done it several times.
Well, they've got 31. They only average 39, so they're only 8 points away from their average.
They've got some kids that can play now. They've got a couple guys that can shoot it from outside. 33's been real good inside.
Jamin, turnaround shot up in the air. Let's see if that gets him going.
There we go. He saw one go in now. Let's see if he gets it going here in the rest of the 3rd quarter.
Jamin has 4, Giants up 9. Vikings going to try to run. 3-pointer in the corner, no good, overshot it, rebound, Giants. Giants on the move. Jamin, inside, nice pass, Warner up, couldn't fall, rebound.
Really
Vikings.
good pass, really good pass, just
not enough on
the finish. Yep.
Pass was there. 3:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. Rogers and Faust getting ready to check in for the Giants.
Faust brings an extra element to the game when he checks in.
Inside, we get a foul.
Yeah, there's 33 again.
Thank our Marion Giant sponsors, IMG, Insurance Management Group, Hudamaki, Brunner Dental, Greg Huber Buick GMC, City of Marion, IWU, Ronald Morrell Jr., Evan King Health Markets, Via Credit Union, First Farmers Bank and Trust, and our game and halftime sponsor, First Option Trucking.
McElhaney for Huntington North, 6 feet tall, but inside when he catches the ball, he's got real good footwork. He's patient. He uses his shot fake well. He's at the free throw line.
He's 6 foot, but inside he plays like he's 6'8".
Yeah, he's got a good jump hook with both hands, it looks like. I think I've seen him score with both his right and his left.
And neither one fell.
We'll take both of those missed free throws, though.
3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Giants up 9 with the ball. Betts right now, he's in his range. He's at the timeline.
I'm surprised they're not out there on him, honestly.
He's just just daring him. He's going to drive inside. I'll get it inside.
Yeah.
Mr. Inside, Mr. Outside tonight.
Take an easy one, Mr. Betts. Take an easy one.
He's got 22 of the Giants' 42. 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Giants with 11-point lead. And the Vikings just threw it away.
Starting to get some space.
And we've got a timeout on the floor with 2:28 to go in the third quarter. Giants up 11. Back in a moment with the rest of the third quarter.
At Insurance Management Group, our mission is to protect our coworkers, communities, and clients. One way in doing so is we educate and equip our clients with the information that they need to make the best insurance decision for them. Please check us out at insurancemanagementgroup.com. Looking forward to working with you soon.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, the Giants up 42-31 with 2:28 to go. I want to take a quick mention of Mark Fagan, the baseball coach. He's been running all around the arena tonight and all season long with the 50-50 that you could donate, help the youth baseball and softball program, and come out with a nice paycheck, because last night they raised $1,020, so someone left with $510.
Wow,
so they walked into the arena and he left with $510. That's a good night.
That's a great fundraiser. That's a great night for whoever the winner was, and that's a great night for the baseball program as well.
They've also been selling Chick-fil-A sandwiches and soft serve ice cream to benefit the Marion Giants varsity baseball program. Mark Fagan's just done a tremendous job. You see him, he's just working harder than anybody in the building, and going everywhere, doing all he can to help raise funds for the youth baseball, softball, and the baseball program. Done an outstanding job, and he's getting a lot of help from his boss, Tammy Fagan.
Really good first 4 minutes here in the third quarter for the Giants.
11-point lead in the ball. Giants just taking their time. Betts thought about three, and then Tusi looked for the three, and he threw it away.
So the Vikings came out of that timeout with a little bit of a different defensive look. It looked like they were in some sort of a matchup zone. Kind of caught the Giants off guard a little bit.
Defense for Tusi, he's like the rest of us. Everybody thought that Betts was going to shoot that, so he headed for the rebound.
For good reason, too.
Down to a minute 55 left in the third. Giants up 11. Trying to get win number 13 of the season tonight, with one more game left in regular season next Friday night at Fort Wayne Snyder. Spin move inside, nothing there. Nice bounce pass, and wouldn't fall. Rebound.
Oh, they called a foul?
Foul.
Must have been with the lower body. I didn't see much with the upper body. They must have saw some contact.
Well, thanks of our Marion Giant Booster Club members. The Gold Club, J. Meyer Real Estate, Greg and Lori Keaton, I know those two. Philip Morgan Landscaping, class of 1971. Bobby Browder, Edward Jones, Moving Real Estate, Colonial Oaks. Purple members, Alan and Christy Beck family and Bento family. Todd and Susan Nicholson, Alan and PJ Coley. Thank all of our Marion Giant Booster Club members for helping Marion Giant Athletics. Fouls with a spin move, he's going to the line.
Little free throw line, fast break there.
We'll thank our 150 club members, the Booster Club, Kathleen and Paul Ferguson, David Stanley, Charles and Darlene Slaughterbeck, Philip and Ruth Bunch, David and Joyce King, Troy and Michelle Klum, Charles Shaleski, Mary Paulmeyer, our 75 Club, Chambers Property Services, David Coley, Mike and Norma Aker, Bruce and Leslie Anders. I want to thank some of our 30 Club members, Clyde and Valerie Thornell, class of 1967, Habitat for Humanity, Gilead Ministries, Larry Gully in memory of Alan Gully, Brad Woodring and Alex Wimsett. Thank all of our Booster Club members for supporting Marion Giant Athletics. Fouls, got them both.
Good, good. What are we from the free throw line tonight?
I'm not sure. I don't recall any misses tonight. I may have missed one of the misses, but it seemed like we were pretty good.
We're shooting it well. I think we've missed one or two, but we're shooting it well. That's a good sign.
Huntington's only been called for one foul this half, so we haven't got a lot of opportunities. Giants 11-point lead. Vikings trying to get something to go. Right now they can't seem to get over the hump to get back in this ball game. Giants have answered every challenge right now. And we're down to a minute to go in the third quarter. Drive inside, nowhere to go there, and just nice save.
Giants are playing good defense here. They're active. Don't get bored, though. Don't fall asleep.
They'll swing it back out and try it again. We're down to 45 seconds left in the third.
Good switch there. Ooh, that foot looked like it was out
That
of
looked
bounds.
way, yeah, that was in purple. Shot up and scores.
They got a switch that they wanted, and they found a forward on a guard and took advantage. Good patience by the Vikings.
We're down under 30. Rogers a fire from 3. No good. Rebound, Huntington.
They'll hold for one shot here.
44-35. Giants up 9. Giants were up 6 at the half. They've increased it by 3. My 1977 Marion High School knowledge is coming in handy. I can do 6 and 9 math. I'm sitting next to a math expert, so I'm trying to do really well. Inside layup's good. That's going to end the third quarter with the score. The Marion Giants 44, Huntington 37. Back in a moment with the fourth quarter.
Initially, I started working at the Splash House because my friends from previous years always talked about how they enjoyed working here.
The thought of like saving lives every day, I guess, would be fun to me.
When I applied to be a lifeguard, it was kind of right up my alley, and it's something I've never done before, so I kind of want to try something new.
I've met a lot of my best friends working here, and it's just so much fun to be here with everyone.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, ready for the fourth quarter, and somebody else just there's
somebody else with a lucky winning ticket. Just
Mark Fagan making the delivery right there. I think it was over $400 that someone just collected.
Someone else just had a good night, which means it was at $400 and some for the baseball program too. Really good job.
Good night all around. Congratulations, Coach Mark Fagan. Giants up 7 with the ball. They need to get going. They've kind of looked a little stagnant offensively. Jamin for 3. No good. Rebound, Huntington.
That was the same side out of bounds play they ran in the third quarter there. Just this time, Jamin took the shot rather than throwing it inside.
Inside shot. Nice
Good
block
defense.
by Rogers. Here comes Betts. He's going to drive. He's going to miss the shot, go to the lines.
He has really good body control in the open floor. Been really impressed with him tonight and the other times that I've seen him play live, but especially tonight. He's having a really good night.
We haven't talked about, we know you can hit threes. How were you at the line in your high school career? Do we want to talk about it?
I think my senior year I shot 90%.
Well, is that all?
Yeah.
So that's the best you could come up with, 90%?
I think I was something like 36 for 39 or something my senior year.
Rebound, Fouls up, and wouldn't fall.
He was up there trying to throw one down off of a vertical leap. That was impressive. He gets up quick, doesn't he?
He'll go to the line. Giants with 8-point lead right now. Betts leading the Giants with 23 of their 45 points. So he's having a career night here on senior
Check your
night.
math skills here. That's more than half, right?
I believe so. You're the expert.
It's impressive.
He missed the first one. Yeah, you graduated from Marion High School in 2007.
Yeah.
You got to go back 30 years past that when I graduated, so they've probably even changed how they even do math now.
Math is still math.
Basketball, if you come out with the most points, you win.
That's always the goal. Good job. Good effort there by Faust. Good offensive rebound. Earned himself a point at the stripe.
Giants with a 9-point lead. Huntington basketball, 7.5 to go in the ball game. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's game. Inside, they'll try a 3. He got that one, look out.
6-point game now.
Sure it's a little closer than Coach Blackman would like right now. Fouls to fire for 3. Short, rebound, Huntington. I'm not sure if that's what Coach Blackman wanted on that play.
No, he looks a little disappointed by that decision by Mr. Faust. Let's see if he can make up for it here on this end.
Vikings trying to get back in it. 7 minutes to go, the Giants up 6. Inside, they'll fire another 3 in the air. Got another one, look out. This is the ball game now. 46
Coach Blackman's not calling a timeout here. He's going to let his guys weather the storm.
Betts a fire. He got it, he's fouled. Well, when you're hot, you're hot.
Yeah, that was a tough step back 18-footer, and he got fouled in the action as well. Good decision by Coach Blackman. When you've got a guy going like Betts is going tonight, let's see what he can do with the ball in his hands, and then if it didn't work out, I'm sure a timeout was coming, but good decision there because it worked out.
Donovan has 25, looking for 26, and night like this is going to fall.
That hung on the rim for a second.
Then it remembered who was shooting and it said, we got to fall. He's hitting everything else.
Friendly Marion Giant rims. Love those rims.
6-point lead with 6.5 to go. Huntington still not giving up. They've already scored more points than they average. They're 4 points above their average already. Looking inside. Another three, can't leave them open like that. That's why.
3 straight threes here, and we're back to a 3-point ball game with 6 minutes to go.
Well, in the first half, they were getting some wide open layups. Now this half, they're getting some wide open threes.
Don't settle.
Jamin's going to stop. 20-footer in the air. Got it.
I thought he was going to settle for the 3. He made a good move there. Got to a sweet spot. Hit a jumper from the elbow.
Oh, the referee just caught the ball with his head. I don't think that was the plan.
He was not expecting
hey,
the player to
referees,
throw the ball
players, you always got to keep your eye on the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he's going to be all right.
He's okay.
Giants up 5, and we got a foul inside.
One more foul, and the Giants are in the bonus. They don't want to just give the Vikings free looks at the rim here.
Well, right now, the way it looks, I think the Vikings are shooting better from outside than they do at the line. They're only about 65% at the line, but it seems like right now they're starting to knock down all those threes.
Yeah, they're confident offensively right now. This is a spot where the Giants need to get a couple stops.
Across the timeline, inside, fakes up and got the layup. 51-48, still a 3-point ball game. Fouls. He's going to drive, and he's fouled at the line.
Yeah, they got number 3 for a reach.
Now, you can't just let them hang around, because when we had a girls basketball game here a few years ago when Huntington came in and we were favored, should have won, end up losing 32-28. So you don't want to let them back in here. That's what's happening. Right now we got 5:28 to go and a timeout on the floor. Giants up 51-48, back in a moment.
There's a new game in town at Greg Hubler Buick GMC. And supporting the Marion community is our #1 goal. From raising funds for local charities to volunteering our time, to giving back any way we can. Greg Hubler Buick GMC is behind the Marion community all the way. That includes being a proud sponsor of Marion High School basketball. For the best deals in town, it's a slam dunk at Greg Hubler Buick GMC.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, 5:28 to go. Giants up 51-48. Don't want to put any pressure on you, Mr. Bragg, but you are the 5th, number 22 we've had as a guest this year, and right now we're 2-2. So this is the tiebreaker. We don't want to be 2-3 with the number 22.
Coach Blackman just got some things squared away, I'm sure, in that timeout. We're about to be 3-2. Finish it.
Jamin inside, missed it, got his own rebound up, and got the basket to foul.
Good out of bounds play there. Got the ball to Townsend right by the rim. It's going to end up being at least 2 for us. Good play there by Coach Blackman out of the timeout.
Giants are 8-3 on the year here at the arena, and over the course of this building's 52+ years of being here, they've won almost 600 games here. And he got the 3-point play.
Good. All right, 6-point lead, 5:24 to go. Let's get a stop. Let's stay matched up on their shooters. Full court press here. Trap.
They just get it across. Near steal. Look out, nice pass inside, knocked away. The Giants come up with it. Giants going to run. Here's Betts inside the fouls. They threw it away. Here come the Vikings. Vikings. I thought the Vikings were going to run, then they realized, hey, wait, we don't do that. He just stopped.
It's like, wait, that's not our identity.
We're under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. It's only a 6-point Giant lead right now. Still a little bit too close for comfort for the Marion Giant faithful. Inside, nice pass and a layup.
Townsend got caught ball watching there, and his man just snuck behind him and got wide open in front of the rim.
Betts thought about the three for a moment, and there's travel.
Don't. I was afraid he's going to get a tech there.
He was just checking to make sure the air pressure was right in the ball. Every once in a while, you have to do that just to make sure.
Good.
Judge Jeff Todd was here earlier in the year, and he always talked about the one technical he got in his high school career. There was a bad play or something, and he bounced the ball, and it went about 40 feet up, and he knew once it came down, he was in trouble.
Yeah.
Betts lays it up, and he scores.
We'll take those two.
Betts Mr. Everything tonight. He's got 28. The Giants are up 6.
Good steal and a bucket there. We needed that.
He has exactly half of the Marion Giant points tonight.
He's got 28. All right. Let's get a stop and get him 30.
4 minutes to go in the ball game. Giants up 56-50. Inside, and they just keep getting layups.
Yeah. Timeout here by Coach Teagle.
Timeout on the floor, 3:55 to go. Giants up 56-52. Back after this timeout.
The credit union. Get from where you are to where you wanna go with the credit union. With honesty and integrity, better service and pride. Involved in our community, we're on your side. Success takes direction. The credit union.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, we're listening to the Marion High School Band under the direction of Josh Huff, who've been entertaining us all night and all season. I want to take a moment to thank some of my guest Giant commentators this year. I could start this, I think I could coach this team to a championship. I think Jay Edwards was here for 2 games, James Blackman Jr., Steve Smithley, Dr. Jeff Bragg, Principal Lloyd Bryant, Judge Jeff Todd, Tim Level, Casey Clevenger, Trent Daly, Mark Bilger, and the three-point king, Jordan Bragg. I want to thank all of our Marion Giant guest commentators this year for making it a fun season. Now we just got to get the victory.
Let's get the victory. You're up 4 with 3:55 to go. Giants have the ball. I'm sure Coach Blackman's got something ready for out of this timeout. Interested to see what the Vikings are going to do defensively out of this timeout.
Giant
basketball
still
man-to-man.
4-point lead.
It's man-to-man, yep. Same pack line, they're keeping it packed in. Wonder how patient the Giants will be here.
Go inside the fouls, makes a move, lost it, got it back, up and still lost it, and Huntington comes up with it. Ball's a little bit too slick there.
Yeah, they got the ball inside probably just how they wanted. Faust just lost it on his way up. Got it back.
They got a steal, Rogers, we got a foul.
Great play. Good trap there by Faust and Rogers. Got the ball back after a disappointing offensive possession. Love to see him get it back on defense.
Well, at the end of the first quarter, we were tied at 12. At halftime, the Giants led 30-24. Giants were up 44-37 after 3, and right now it's 56-52. We got 3:22 on the clock, and Rogers at the line. And he got it.
Good shot. Front end of the 1-and-1. There was some pressure there.
Lamar has 6 on the night. The average is around 8. And he got them both.
He has a good-looking stroke there.
Well, Coach Bill Green always used to say, it doesn't matter what your percentage is. When you go up there, you just got to knock them down.
That's right. All the percentages are out the door. Just make them. And he shot those 2 with confidence. He looked comfortable.
Inside. Pass, another layup.
We're ball watching a little too much. We're just ball watching.
I've lost count of how many of those they've had tonight. Now we're back to a 4-point ball game with 3 minutes to go. Still a little bit too close for comfort right now.
Yeah, 4-point game.
Rogers, he'll fire from 3. No good. Rebound, Huntington. The chance to get within 2 or 1.
Need a stop. Need a stop here.
Betts trying for the steal. Didn't get it. Here comes Huntington inside. Nowhere to go. Wide open 3. Cannot do that.
Man. All right, 1 point game.
58-57 with 2.5 to go. Well, the main job on senior night is to win. And that's the goal that we've got to get here in these next 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Here's Jamin, round by 3 Vikings. Betts, he'll fire from 3. That's a good bet.
Got the ball to Townsend at the power position again. He made a great decision to kick it to the hot hand. Betts open in the corner.
He's got 31 and 6 threes.
That was big.
Giants up 4, Vikings the other way, and there's, that's one way to stop that layup.
Yeah, he tried to grab the rim or the bottom of the backboard there just to keep himself from getting hurt.
Well, I don't know right now, of course, they're
I'd rather earn it at the free throw line.
I say right now, when there's the way they're shooting layups like 100%, and the free throw 65%, might be a good thing to foul.
Yeah, the Vikings have caught fire from 3, and they're getting layups on every other offensive possession that they're not hitting the 3. So let's make them earn them at the line.
And he got that one. He's been quiet for a while, Mr. McCowney.
Yeah, he's had a nice game. He's a good player.
Got him unofficially for 11, which he averages 6.5, so he's almost doubled his average.
Yeah, there's 12. All right, need a bucket here.
61-59, we're under 2 minutes. Giants need to score and play some defense.
Be patient.
Here's Rogers to Jamin. Jamin's going to drive. Gives it to Rogers for 3 in the air. He got it!
Really impressed with Townsend. He's struggled offensively tonight, but these last 2 possessions, the ball's been in his hand and he's made the right play. He's found the open shooter and it's got us 6 points in these last 2 possessions.
Good sign of maturity.
Yeah, for
5-point lead.
My gosh.
We got 80 seconds to go in the ball game. Giants up 5.
Good switch.
Good inside, up,
Good
blocked.
block.
The Giants come out with it. That's on the run. Here's Smith. They're going to bring it back out, slow it down.
Smart play there. You've got 2 possession game, work the clock. They've got to come foul you.
We're down to a minute. Betts is going to drive up and wouldn't fall. Rebound, out of bounds, still in play. Got it back. And they just threw it to the cheerleaders.
Mr. Betts, pull it out, dribble it out, make him foul you. He's played so good tonight. It's hard to rag on him, but that was just a bad decision. 5-point game, 53 seconds to go. Vikings ball.
Lucius Warner checks in, and Betts is going to have a seat. Both teams have committed 7 fouls, so they'll be shooting one-on-one on every foul. We need to stop right here, 50 seconds to go.
Just move your feet. Don't gamble.
Inside, down the lane, up, and got it. 64-61, timeout on the floor with 40.3 to go. Giants up 3, back in a moment. Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena. Well, it's been a fun season here at the arena. We want to thank some of the people working behind the scenes. Mark Baldwin, Steve Wright, Mark Fowler, Caleb Huff, Julie Fowler, Jack Fowler been in working on the cameras tonight. Jake Wood, Sean Reed, Daniel Terhune. Done a great job working behind the scenes to bring you Marion Giant basketball all season long. It's been fun. We just want to wrap it up tonight with a victory, and the Giants are up 3, and we've got 40 seconds to go.
It'll be a lot more fun if the Giants can hang on here.
Right now, the Giants don't have to do anything but run the clock out.
Make them foul you.
Inside, and they threw it away. And here comes the Vikings on the run. They're going to bring it back out. They got a chance to tie with 22 seconds.
They're going to hold to find the last shot. Look for an open 3. Oh.
Inside layup, and he scores. 13 seconds, Giants by 1. We got to get it in, and there's a quick foul.
Okay, Mr. Townsend, step up and knock this 1-on-1 down.
64-63 with 9.3 to go. Jamin Townsend at the line. He's got 9 points tonight.
Let's get Faust in there for an offensive rebound, Coach. Come on now.
Yeah, we need a couple. One thing about it, Huntington's been very patient and very disciplined tonight because they didn't come down and rush a 3. They worked it, got their quick 2, and now they're kind of in the position they want to be in right now.
Yeah, the pressure's on the Giants here. You can tell Huntington's a well-coached team.
Jamin got the first one.
Good.
Big time free throw.
Good for him. Good for him. Like I said, he's been big late down the stretch offensively. He's struggled tonight, but these last couple minutes he's played huge. One more time.
We need this one to get that 3-point lead. I won't feel comfortable with only a 2-point lead. And he got it.
Yes.
Rolled around, and went in. Giants up 3. 9.3. We've got a timeout on the floor.
Yeah, big time there.
Well,
your sophomore leading scorer has led offensively for these last couple minutes for the Giants. That's impressive to see.
I hesitate to say this, but the one thing I don't want to do right now, if they decide to shoot a 3, is don't foul them. Because, you
don't want to jinx us, do you?
Well, I'm just saying, if they're going to shoot it, because I've seen ball games when they've, let them shoot the 3 and tie, but don't lose the game on a 3.
What Coach Blackman's probably talking about in this huddle is switching all screens. You want to switch all screens. You want to stay with the shooters. And you got to switch when you switch defensively. You want to make contact with your teammate that you're switching with, because they've been beating us on the slip. But with a 3-point game and 9 seconds to go, if they slip and score a 2, that's not terrible. You want to stay around the 3-point line. They're going to try to draw something up that's confusing for our defenders. We've got lost on screens here a little bit. Look for that elevator screen that they've run a few times to try to get an open 3 here.
Giants tonight, 66-63 lead, have been led by Donovan Betts, who's been Mr. Everything offensively. He had 14 the first half, 17 the second half with 31. So I think your record is safe for another night, because he's at 6 threes.
I don't want overtime. I do not want overtime. Let's win this in regulation, Giants. Betts is still on the bench. Coach took him out after he threw the ball away after the offensive rebound.
Right now we
Maybe
got
he didn't
Roger.
like the attitude or whatever that he saw, but Betts is still on the bench.
Got Rogers, Smith, Warner, Jackson, and Jamin on the line. Right now the Giants putting no pressure on the guy throwing it in. We've got 9.3. Giants with a 3-point lead.
Matchup.
We need a stop to get a victory. Gets around his man, looking for the 3, and we got a foul.
Yeah, that's good coaching by Blackman right there too. That gets down to 3 seconds. It's a 3-point game. Let's foul him. Not even let him get the shot up. Good execution by the kids there too, because when the coach tells you to foul, what's easy to do, or what could easily happen, is you foul him when he's going into a shooting motion. That would be disaster.
So Eric Hostler at the line, number 4, 5'10" senior. He looked over the coach like, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to make them both, make one and miss, or what? And he missed it. Rebound. Huntington throws it up, let it go in, and we've got a foul.
Yep.
Well, now we're down to 1.6 on the clock.
So this is a 2-shot foul, because they're saying he was it was a controlled tip shot attempt off the missed rebound. So what this kid's going to try to do is going to try to make the first and then intentionally miss the second.
Giants still in good shape with a 3-point lead. And he got the first one. Now, Coach, what do I do?
Now you box out. You box out and go get the ball.
If you're the Giants, you just get the ball and tip it as far away as you can. And he got them both. Now, I don't think you want to do that. It's going to be Giant basketball.
He tried
well,
to
you know,
miss
you just
and he
hate it
made
when you try to miss and you make it.
Yeah.
66-65, Giants up 1, 1.6 on the clock. So
missing a free throw is hard to do intentionally. It is. I feel for that kid. He tried to just chuck it at the rim, and it got over the front rim and rattled in. So the Giants got to inbound the ball here.
Not too many times you can leave a ball game as a player if they end up, Huntington loses, on the way home, disappointed that you made the free throw.
Yeah. That's a tough spot for that kid to be in. You got Townsend, who's 6'6" or 6'7". I'd have somebody else inbound it and just throw the ball up to him, where none of the Huntington North kids are going to be able to compete without fouling him for that ball.
I don't want to say this, though, because last year the Giants had a game with Lafayette Jeff, and we were down 1, and they had the ball, and they threw it long, had 1.9 the clock, I believe it was, and they threw it all the way down, and the player went up and tackled the Giant, David Jones, so he got to come to the free throw line, hit 2 free throws to win the ball game.
Love that.
So, I mean, we were down, and so right now, we don't want to, similar situation.
Any offensive fouls. I think Coach Blackman's going to keep it simple here. Just get Townsend in a spot where the ball can be thrown high to him. He'll go get it and ice this game from the free throw line if he has to.
Been a very fun, exciting season here at the arena. Giants want to cap it out with their 9th victory at home, and we got 1.6. Just grab the ball, somebody. There we go. Jackson grabs these fouls. There's 0.5 on the clock.
I'm glad they fouled him because he traveled.
Yeah.
If they didn't call a foul, they were going to call a travel.
So right now, if he just makes a free throw, it's over. If he misses one, it should be over because I don't think they can grab it and throw it in a half a second.
You can't rebound it and throw it full court.
Only way that could happen right now if the officials from the 2008 state finals come into the arena and suddenly move the ball forward, put time on the clock, they might be able to do it. But besides that, I think we're in good shape.
Sore subject there.
Yeah.
Sore subject.
Just because they were at an NBA arena doesn't mean you have NBA rules. It's still high school. You don't move it forward. Don't put time on the clock.
Yeah, come on.
Anyways, 66-65. Giants they put a little time on the clock. 1.2. That's not a time I want to see up there. That
Where'd those
1.7
seconds come from?
Tusi Jackson at the line. And he's all stop him down.
Man. Good shot, young man. We'll make one more just to avoid disaster here.
Tusi's got 6. Giants with a 2-point lead. And he missed it. Rebound. That's the ball game. The Marion Giants are victorious tonight, 67-65. Well, Huntington made it a little closer than it needed to be, but the main thing is the Giants come away with their 13th win of the season. They finished their home schedule 9-3. What do you think about the Giants' performance overall tonight?
They held on. They held on. They're really good in the pressure situations. They hit some free throws down the stretch. Jamin Townsend made the plays when they needed him most to make the plays. Good win. 13 wins for this young Giant group. That's good. Let's keep building on it. They didn't play their best tonight. But a good lesson heading into March basketball is that you can win when you don't play your best. Because you're not always going to have your A game, but if you can still advance in that tournament, that's a great lesson.
So this weekend was really good for the Giants because last night they had the little easier win with Harrison winning 84-69, but overall good performance. And tonight they played pretty well most of the time. There was a few moments here and there, but a good ball club that was disciplined. The Giants came out with a victory. So Coach Blackman's got a lot of things he can use to teach the players coming up going into the final game of the season.
It's a lot more fun to watch film and learn those lessons when you still win.
Yes.
When you still win. And there's a lot of lessons that they can learn from watching this film. They didn't play a great fourth quarter, but they made, like I said, enough plays down the stretch to get the win. Good job for the Giants.
So Coach Blackman gets his 297th career win. Number 151 as the Marion Giant coach. The Giants go to 13-8. Giants close out the regular season home schedule. Now we've got the important time comes. We've got one more game next Friday night at Fort Wayne Snyder. Tomorrow we find out in the draw where we're going to play. The sectional is going to be over at Kokomo. It's very competitive. The Giants have a good opportunity to get there and fight and pull out a sectional championship.
That'd be great to see. That'd be great to see. Would love to see the Giants advance to the regional. One game at a time, though. One game at a time. Snyder coming up next, you said. The draw's tomorrow. Maybe the team will get together and watch that together. Have some food, just enjoy being around each other. But then finish the season strong, play well against Fort Wayne Snyder, continue building confidence, get a lot of shots up, shoot a lot of free throws, talk about some of the late turnovers, talk about some of the mishaps on defense tonight, and then flush it down the toilet because it's a victory, and let's move on.
And your other number 22s will be happy for you. You got the victory to get a 3-2 advantage for the year. Giants 9-3 at home, 13-8 overall. It's been a very exciting season. It's not over yet, as you know, in Marion, Indiana. The most important time of the year comes in the tournament, and that's coming up. So get out and support the Marion Giants. Make the trip next Friday up to support them at Fort Wayne. And then when the tournament draw comes out, find out what day they play. It'll be posted on Marion Giant Sports, Facebook and Twitter. All the information you need to make that little short trip over to Kokomo and back this young Marion Giant team to a sectional championship. So it's been a great season. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I want to encourage you to continue to tune in. You can watch all the games over and over again. They've been exciting. They've been fun. We've had great Marion Giant commentators from starting off with Jay Edwards, including with Jordan Bragg. It's been a fun season. Thank all the people behind the scenes working. It's been fun. Looking forward to doing it again next year. Thank you very much for being a part of a victory tonight, Mr. Bragg.
Thank you, Greg, for having me. It was a lot of fun. This Giant team is fun to watch.
Giants are victorious 67-65. So for Jordan Bragg, this is Greg Keaton saying so long. We'll see you at the next Marion Giant basketball game.